Hey there, guys, and welcome to I think the next day of our coding stuff. And I said yesterday we were gonna start with 2 pointers, but I actually lied because this first one, valid palindrome, we actually completed on day 3. So because of that, we're gonna skip it and go in straight into two integer sum two. So given an array of integers assorted, we return the indexes one index of two numbers, index one such that they add up to a given target, and index one is less than index two cannot be equal. Therefore, you may not use the same element twice. Okay, so I think this is very similar to two sum first one. So let's put that into an external ink, and let's see. We're gonna we didn't do this problem. Wait, we didn't do this problem. Wait, this is LeetCode. How did LeetCode link me to NeetCode? Okay, well, cool. It's not what I intended to do. That's what I meant to do. And we're supposed to. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and I think what we need to do is, so if we can't use the same index element twice, as the same number can't be used twice. Before, the same index can't be used twice, but the number also cannot be used twice. So first thing we want to do then is, so we're gonna do it pretty similar. I'm just gonna put this at the bottom. So I can't even put that at the bottom. We'll just keep that, all the way at the bottom for now. For two sum, first thing we want to do is we're given numbers as a list, and we want to put. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna make this into a set. This is gonna remove all the duplicates, so we can we don't have to worry about not using the same number twice. This, like, index one cannot be equal. Wait. Of course, Java always wants to, like, go crazy on me when it's doing that. Assuming a one indexed array, the index, hold up. Index one cannot equal index two. Here, we'll keep this as a set, and then we'll try some stuff. I think what we want to try and do, or if we do this, s equals eliminate s for num eliminate s. What happens if we do this? Oh, it's gonna give me an error. If we do this, right, just off the rip, what do we get? We get a wrong answer. Okay, we got 0. Plus 1, plus 1, right? Because we're assuming one indexed array. So that one worked. Let's get some random test cases. Let's do 2, and submit. Oh, I put submit. I didn't do that. Up is 1, 2. We did 1, 4. So that's bad. I want to do 1, 2, 2 this. I want to run this. I want to see what I get here. I got wrong test case. Ooh. Okay. So maybe the set wasn't optimal because we need to return the integers. So, okay. We'll put this to the bottom and we'll start. So the way we did two sum is we compared two numbers, and if the number we got was in the comp, then we could see the complementary, and if not, we would add it, right? So if our target was 3, we do 3 minus 1, 2, and then when we hit 2, we return that, right? But now, I didn't mean to hit on solution. I didn't see anything there, but must use 0, 1 additional space. That does not seem very happy. Turn the add up to a given target. It cannot be equal. And then when we hit the submissions, right? What was wrong with this one? Can I see what happened? No, I can't see what happened. All I know is it gave us like 1 and not the other. Okay, so all we need is, if we want to do the same method, I'll use exactly 1 valid solution. So the duplicate thing is irrelevant because it doesn't there's 2 solutions here. So oh, this might be a problem because here, so we need constant additional space, right? Which we did a problem with that, I think, where it meant that we couldn't use we can only use a constant additional space, so we have to use like 1 variable. We can't this is not a constant additional space, right? Like if I delete this and I run, or in this case we'll change it back to 3, and we run it. I meant to do numbers. If we get a positive solution here, if we submit this, it shouldn't work because it's like gonna say. What? What? So the two-sum solution, and if you just increase the integers by 1 because you're assuming it's a 1 indexed array, not a 0 indexed array, which was like, here. And this one returns a smaller index first. And it'll always do that because the smaller index will be caught by temp because the smaller index will be added into temp before the bigger index. So what's the difference? Return the indexes of 2 numbers that add up to a given target value, right? We're given an array of integers and an integer target. Return the indexes I and j such that nums I plus j equals target and I not equal to j. And index 1 is bigger than index 2, which is 1 pair that satisfies it. So it's literally the same thing, except this one says use 1 additional space, but our output worked. I think what we do is we're gonna let's try learning. Let's try looking at this for a second, and we'll see what this guy's doing. We'll try and recreate it, because I feel like it's, or maybe we won't, but we'll see. So this guy is L, R, and 0 line numbers. So while L is bigger than R, cur-sum L equals 0, R equals line numbers minus 1. Oh, is it sorted in non-decreasing order? So ascending order. So this is okay. So I like that solution. Well, I guess we'll do it just because I don't want to copy the same code, but it's not that difficult to understand. So basically, they have a left variable equals 0 and a right variable which equals the len of numbers minus 1, and these represent the first and last indexes, right? And then what they do is while I think it's, well, L less than R, right? Because this will keep the loop going. Well, L is less than R. They're doing, like target or goal equals numbers at L plus numbers at R. And then they're doing, okay, if goal is bigger than target, right minus equals 1, else elif goal less than target, left plus equals 1, else, oh, no, I don't mean else. I think you just, it's gonna go in the while loop. You just go return, whatever L and R is. So return L plus 1, R plus 1. Would this work? Or am I getting the error? I might get an error. Yeah. L is not defined. Oh, left. So I can't, yeah, so that's something I can't do. Like, that's pretty dumb. I don't know why the hell I would use his variable names and my variable names. That seems pretty dumb. But we'll see right now if it works. It's going through the loop like infinite times. Time exceeded. Okay, so he has a, like, probably an else statement. Else, return that. Oh, and there has to be one solution. So it's just the return statement is gonna go here after the else. Does it have to be in a bracket? I don't think it has to be in a bracket. Okay, so yeah, it's the same thing. I think the solution, like this solution, is this one. This one wasn't sorted in ascending order, right? And there was duplicates, so, and you were allowed to use duplicates. So, okay, so I guess the solution would be different because this one not in ascending. Like, if this one's not in ascending order, then, like, it could be, instead of like 4 and 5 or like 4 and 6, it could be 6 and 4, and then this method would not work. But because they're in ascending order, we know that for a fact. And this one solution, this method, we just, it's like, you would just search, I guess, every number, and the extra space, the 0, 1 extra space is what we assign goal to, which is like the one number. So yeah, that was 2 integer sum 2. I guess we kind of learned something a little bit. Well, yeah, and we'll see tomorrow.